What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and E3 2018 is in full effect, and I am not there, unfortunately. I was there last year. I had a little race with Blitzwinger and some other things, but the folks from TT Games are there, and James Burgon and everybody's favorite all-around great guy, Bear Parker from TT Games. We're just on with Geoff Keighley for the YouTube official live stream of E3, and they brought some clips from LEGO DC Supervillains. You can view that in a link in the description below, but let's talk about some of the things that they showed or talked about in the video. Obviously, we saw a little bit of an initial showdown between the Justice League and the Justice Syndicate. We get confirmation that they are the Justice Syndicate, and they're there showing everybody that they're doing good and fighting crime. The villains don't like it, but there's something sinister afoul. So they will eventually become the crime syndicate, and I'm really looking forward to how that all plays out. We see Ultraman and Superwoman and Johnny Quick and Power Ring and Owlman, and we see Grid, which is the cyborg kind of version, and I believe it's Sea King is the villainous Aquaman. So that is all stuff that we already knew was there, but when they were talking to James and Bear, they talked about some characters that are in the game and some voice acting. So the big characters they talked about were Granny Goodness and her orphanage. So Granny Goodness is one of, I think, Darkseid's minions, if you will, and she brings with her a big Barda, who is part of her orphanage, and we also should hopefully have Mr. Miracle, another part of the orphanage, and then they specifically mentioned the female Furies. So Big Barda and Mr. Miracle, I'm kind of projecting there. I'm assuming that because they're part of the orphanage, that is part of what he's talking about. I think it was James from TT that said that. I'm assuming that those two are involved, but the female Furies are very specific. We have Bernadette, Lashina, Mad Harriet, and Stompa. So these are characters that we're digging very, very deeply into the DC lore, if you will. And I know there have been other versions of the female Furies with other members and stuff like that, but that is the version that they've been rolling with since 2011. So that right there seems like we could have 7 characters, villainous characters that are confirmed. Also mentioned very specifically, and I love it, I'm super excited about it, Dex-Starr is back. That's right, folks, Dex-Starr, the Red Lantern cat, the pet of Atrocitus. Hopefully this also means Atrocitus is back. I would have to imagine it does. I wouldn't even be opposed if they brought Bleez back too, but I think maybe they should show off some other Red Lanterns. Also, a really great idea that I have, I think, would be really cool if, kind of like Iron Man, when you play as Hal Jordan, he can go into a menu where he can wear any of the different lantern rings and look like wear that lantern outfit, since he has worn every single lantern ring at some point. We also have some confirmation of voice actors. Lex Luthor is being played by Clancy Brown, so that's a pretty big one. And we also, as per usual, I mean, we have, you know, the amazing Tara Strong back as Harley Quinn. There is also some allusion to who is voicing the Joker. Is it Mark Hamill? I mean, I always thought he retired from doing Joker, but then he keeps coming back and doing more. So they said, I don't know if it was Bear or James, but they said specifically, you're going to know who it is when you hear it. So does that mean it's Mark Hamill? I sure hope so. What do you guys think? Watch the clip and let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What do you think? Mr. Miracle, Big Barda, Granny Goodness, Bernadette, Lashina, Mad Harriet, Stompa, Dex-Starr. 8 characters right there. There's still tons of E3 to go. The official event doesn't even start until tomorrow, so check it out. And if there's more information, now that I'm not actually at E3 this year, I'll be able to bring it as quickly as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed again, and we'll see you.